Welcome again to the Vedic Mystics channel. In this video, we will look at the garden variety Dhana Yoga, the fifth and last yoga in the series on Dhana or wealth yogas. I will conclude the series by looking at Bill Gates' chart as a poster child for wealth yogas. He was just meant to be rich. The key houses of Dhana yogas are the second and 11th houses of wealth and the first, fifth, and ninth houses representing the Lakshmi or Trikona houses in Vedic astrology. The Trikona houses indicate luck, and the combination of wealth and luck make a person rich. The best of these are if the constituent grahas are one from each group, one from the wealth houses, second and 11th, and one from the lucky houses 1, 5, 9. This can give rise to the following combinations: the second with the first, the second with the fifth, the second with the ninth, and then the 11th with the first, 11th with the fifth, and 11th with the ninth. The next best is when the constituent grahas are from just one group. If this is from the wealth group, we have only one combination, the combination of the second and the 11th. If this is from the luck group, we have three possibilities, a combination of the first and the fifth, first and the ninth, or fifth and the ninth. Having one of these combinations is very common. Every other chart, or about 50% of charts, will have one of these Dhana yogas. That then begs the question, how to determine if the yoga will really give results in your life. In the next few slides, I will cover some of the key factors to consider when evaluating the strength of a yoga. You can use this for any yoga, not just the Dhana yogas. The first and most important factor is the strength of the Lagna, more specifically the Lagnesh, the Lord of the Lagna. Yogas represent opportunities in life. The strength of the Lagnesh determines whether you can take advantage of these opportunities. Factors that strengthen the Lagnesh are: the Lagnesh has primary strength, that is, it is exalted in its own sign, has Digbala, or is retrograde. The Lagnesh is in a positive bhava, the first, fourth, seventh, and 10th, fifth, ninth, and you could also include the second and 11th. The Lagnesh is in a friendly sign. The Lagnesh is conjunct or aspected by natural benefics, and the Lagnesh is flanked by natural benefics, which we call a Shubhakartri yoga. Likewise, factors that weaken the Lagnesh are the Lagnesh having a primary weakness, being debilitated, being combust, being in a negative bhava, 6, 8, and 12, being in an enemy sign, being conjunct or aspected by malefics, and being flanked or surrounded by natural malefics, which we call a Papakartri yoga. When evaluating the yoga itself, you first look at the strength of the constituent grahas. The factors are the same as that of the Lagnesh that we just went over, except applied for the constituent grahas. Stronger the grahas forming the yoga, better the results of the yoga. Weaker the grahas forming the yoga, weaker the results of the yoga. Next, you look for synergy of the yoga's significance and the significance of the houses the yoga forms in. A wealth yoga formed in wealth houses provides synergy. For example, the conjunction of the second lord and the fifth lord is better in the 11th house of gains than the 12th house of losses. Next, you evaluate if the yoga repeats from all three Sudarshan Lagnas. These are the ascendant, the moon, and the sun. Out of the Sudarshan Lagnas, the ascendant and moon are more important than the sun. If the yoga is present from the ascendant, it is stronger if it also forms from the moon, and it is strongest if it forms from the moon and the sun. Finally, you look for confluence or contradiction. Presence of more synergetic yogas increases the probability of results from the yoga. For example, multiple dhana yogas increases the chance of wealth. Similarly, the presence of opposing yogas take away from the probability of results from the yoga. For example, presence of a number of yogas that predict the loss of wealth will detract from the strength of the wealth yogas. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe and add your comments to the comment section.